You know what day it is? It's Tony Thursday. That's
Let's
right.
go.
He's live from Tropicana Field, folks. Right, Tony?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Live from Ballpark and Rec.
All right, baby. Woo. Love
Bar
it.
that I manage out on the patio of Tropicana Field. There's downtown St. Petersburg, Florida, right behind me.
Oh,
Beautiful.
that's beautiful. Awesome, dude. We're last minute betting. Bob and Mike, the Sports Nuts, with our special guest Tony, who's here for Tony Thursday, which is what we're going to start calling this now.
It's actually the first one, the first Tony Thursday ever.
I know. Yeah, I lost my. Well, I can't say that. Never mind.
TT, baby.
TT. Brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company. Hey, Brett, what is up? Yes,
What's up, Brett?
How you doing, man? Great to see you here. That's an interesting name there, Impact T18. I have no idea, but yeah. All right, man. Thanks for joining. He was on a call with me this morning. Tony's here. Mike's here. Very excited for Tony to be here. Tony has been killing it. Hi, Daniel. How are you? Beautiful. Tony's been killing it.
Speaking of tees, how about you guys and your teeing off here in the Gulf? My goodness.
Man. We're on fire, Tony, are we not?
Man, it's been looking good for the RBC Heritage. I mean, normally the week after the Masters, a lot of these golfers take it off, but a lot of them are playing this week. And Rom had a nice quote. He said, I kind of like what MJ said back in the day. He pictures all the fans that bought a ticket to go and see the best players, and he thought about them and playing this week. So we've got all the big guns that played in the Masters last week going again this week, and we dropped our picks on last minute betting last night. And just a quick brief look at the leaderboard right now. In the top 20 out of the 20 golfers we gave you, I think I see at least almost 10 of them.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
It's a good start to the day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful start to the day. Drez is here. What's going on, y'all? Greg is here. Hi, brother.
What is up, Greg? What is up, Driz?
Greg, we're going to do a Saturday morning XFL again. We might as well. And Daniel's doing great. Jonathan's here. We are 1/4 of the way. Yeah. And the Rays took care of business. Tony, let's talk about the Rays. First of all, do you get to see much of the game?
Yeah, so I work for the all the bars in the restaurant. So I walk around the stadium and pop into each one and make sure they're all good throughout the day. I manage all of them. So I watch them on the TVs all day. But as I'm walking through the concourse, I get to pop in and see the game as it's going on. And the Rays are just rolling. I mean, when I clocked in this morning at 8 a.m. and we were told that there was supposed to be 16,000 here. And I just got the final number, and I think it closed at around 21. So that means throughout the day, we had about 5,000 people walk up and come see the game, which was just awesome, which means the Rays can get fans when they want to, I guess. Right. Everybody talks about how the Trop can't fill up, and it filled up for a 1 o'clock game on a Thursday. So I know we were playing the Sox, and usually when we play the Sox and the Yankees here, there's more of their fans here, but there were Rays fans here today, and they were in full force. It was unfortunate to see Jeffrey Springs go out in the fourth inning there. I'm not sure. Hopefully it was just a fingernail or a little tweak. But the Rays are rolling. They just tied the 1982 and 1986. I believe it was Braves. And I forget who the other team was for the best start in sports, 13-0. So that's just crazy. And the bats are the reason. The power has come from out of nowhere. Yandy Diaz has found his swing. Brandon Lau has hit a home run in 5 of his last 6 games. So watch out for the Rays. We made a joke a couple weeks ago. I think it was after the first or second game that the Rays might be the new Dodgers -1.5. And geez, they're even better. They're even better. I mean, they've covered the 1.5 in 13 of the 14 games, or in 12 of the 13 games, which is
12
just
of the
unbelievable.
13,
yeah, not only have they won the game, they've covered the run line, which they've been the favorite in
Yes.
all of them. So that's just
insane.
absurd. They're going to Toronto this weekend, so they got to drop one there, you think. But I mean, who knows with the way, I don't know. Don't even. I'm not going to be the one to bet against them. Let's just put it that way.
Right. Daniel says the USFL starts this week, year 2. Not sure what to think about that league. Grit and grind. What's good, gents? Let's have a night. Greg's a little gun shy, Mike. After last week,
Greg.
Don't be Greg. Come on.
I mean, it was inevitable that you were going to cool off a little bit. You were too hot, you just stick to the process, keep grinding. Don't even sweat it, man. There's no sweating on this show,
That's
man.
right.
We just go for it, man. Don't even worry.
Oh, not to throw cold water, Jonathan says, but facing the Sox, Tigers, Nationals, and A's, let's see what they do versus the Blue Jays. I got to be honest with you. I think they're losing game 1 to the Blue Jays. The streak ends. It's my opinion. Tony, I know you're going to write it, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I'll be in the comments tomorrow on your morning coffee show with Greg with Rays -1.5, baby.
All right. Whatever, Greg, whatever you want to do, you make some picks. That's what we do on these shows. We got to make bets, right? So, Alan's here. Thank you for showing up. Okay. Now let me get my act together here. All right. We're talking about history being made, and I have to tout one of my Cardinals. Your hometown in it with the Rays. Let's talk about Jordan Walker, who has tied a record that was set in 1912. His first 12 games, he's gotten a hit. The kid is 20 years old, folks, and he looks like a veteran at the plate. We talked about it earlier, Tony. Mike, we've talked about it somewhat, but I'm not sure you're as convinced as Tony was. I think this kid's going to be a phenom. Mike,
I do. I mean, I said it earlier that you gotta let him go. You gotta let him, make the team. You gotta let him get his opportunities. If you send him down, what is up, Merce? Alex is in the building, by the way. Great show the other day, Alex. Enjoyed it. You and Bob. Hope you do some more of those live streams, my man. That was very, very good. But Jordan Walker is a stud. No two ways about it. I'm glad they've chose to let him make the team and be a part of the bigger picture here, because, when these young guys are ready to go, you got to just let them loose, throw them out to the wolves, see what they can do. And so far, so good for him. But a little disappointing start for them, but I think the Cardinals will pull out of it a little bit here. They should beat up on Pittsburgh. They always do.
Pittsburgh's off to a good start, Tony. Tony, very quickly.
Jordan Walker's a phenom.
Yeah, he is. No two ways about it. How's my boy Randy Arozarena doing?
You see him every time he hits a base hit or a home run. He stands with the celebration. He brought it from the World Baseball Classic, and everybody loves him here. I just hope the Rays pay him, because they gave Franco $180 million. You think Randy's going to ask for around $150 million, but he's talking to the crowd. The crowd's yelling at him. He's turning around and talking back to him. So he's doing great. I mean, everybody's just raking over here, and Randy is kind of what's making the whole pot stir. I mean, he's got the good mojo, and he's got all the good vibes, and brings all the clubhouse guys together, it seems like. So Randy's cruising. I think Jordan Walker is going to be great for the Cardinals as well. With Gunnar Henderson and Corbin Carroll now graduating, he's number 2 on the MLB prospect list behind Alvarez, the catcher for the Mets. So, I mean, Jordan Walker, he's right. He's next. I mean, he's right there.
So I want you to think about this, okay? Randy Arozarena came up. Cardinals got him. and of course they traded him. We've got the Sierra kid that came up, Magnus Sierra, and of course we've got Jordan Walker. And let's not forget about Lars Nootbaar, who was a star at the World Baseball Classic along with Ohtani. And you know what? You know what I'm hoping for, guys? I'm hoping that Lars Nootbaar talks Ohtani into coming to St. Louis. Okay.
Of course you are.
Yeah. Maybe for $1 billion, but maybe not even then.
That'll be 1 billion.
He could be the first player to get it.
Yeah, it could. He might be. Yeah, you're right.
You're basically getting 2 players, so
that's true.
I mean,
good point, Mike. He's one of your starters in your rotation and an everyday hitter. At least. He's got. You know what? Jonathan's got Pete Alonso as MVP. What do you guys think?
I don't hate that. I mean, it's up in the air for sure in the National League. Yeah, I don't dislike that at all.
What about McClanahan as Cy Young?
Yeah, I can't hate that either. Can't hate that either. One of the best lefties in the game.
Here's a big soccer bet. Aston Villa looks like a good bet against Newcastle United on the money line for Saturday, plus 275 on Bet Rivers. Average odds are plus 260. Alex likes that.
I like that.
And you know what I like? I like it when Mike does a parlay. Do you have a parlay tonight?
I got one cooked up tonight. Last night was an awful slate to try to. I should have taken Dallas last night, the Stars, but we're going to jump into it tonight. And I do think that we've got a winner tonight for sure. A good angle to take tonight because, you know, we're basically last game of the year for most of these teams. So you look at New Jersey, Bob, they still got a chance of winning the Metropolitan Division. They got to win this game. They'll be starting at the same time the Hurricanes game starts. So I think they're going to play to win this game, only 1 point behind the Canes. So I expect the Devils to pour on some goals tonight. We know they average 3.5 per game. So I think tonight the Devils on the money line is a good solid pick to add to our parlay. And the next one, I'm going with Vegas. They just dominated Seattle Tuesday night. They also need to win this game to clinch home ice throughout the playoffs in the West. It's a must-win type of game for them. The Oilers are hot. The Oilers are going to win tonight. They're going to beat the Sharks. So if you're the Vegas Golden Knights, you need this game. You can't afford to lose it. So, yeah, I'm taking Vegas money line, New Jersey money line tonight for the parlay, brother.
All right. I love it. Love it. Tony, I got to ask you a question. How's my goddaughter?
Oh, she's doing great. She's doing great. She is, let's see, almost 2 weeks old now. So
wow.
The eyes are opening more, becoming more aware of everything. And the 2-year-old's just loving her. I mean, she's just completely obsessed with being a big sister. So thank you for asking. Yeah, she's doing awesome.
Great. All right.
Awesome.
Jacob's counting down the days to the NHL playoffs, and I don't.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I am too. I can't wait. I am going to do some previews of the series. Mike, you better get ready for those YouTube thumbnails, bud. I'm gonna drive you nuts because I want to do a preview on each series. This is the most exciting time of the year for me, and I'm on Twitter as the hockey guy. Okay, I mean, I gotta be doing hockey, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And by the way, you guys, you know that I have made almost 900 main or alternate line picks this year. That is not counting the player props. If you add in the player props, I'm probably close to 1,500 bets in hockey this year.
Wow.
That's a lot, isn't it?
That's a lot. That's a hockey guy.
All right. Who are we picking to win the Stanley Cup? I'm always up for a nice feature. Well, you know. Okay, let's go around the horn.
I got one. I got one.
Let me guess.
It rhymes with schmooins.
That was good. Yeah. Who would that be, Mike?
I've only been saying it for months.
I know. Well, you know why? Because you got an ex-Blues coach, Jim Montgomery there, baby.
That's exactly why.
Hey, he's done a hell of a job.
Coach of the year. We love Monty in Boston.
Yeah, their special teams is second to none. Mike, who are you picking?
You know, Bob, I can't disagree with the Bruins, but there's some value, I think, on I think there's some value on sprinkling Carolina. I was high on them coming into the year. They're going to have to eventually run into Boston, but plus 600 right now for them on BetMGM or DraftKings, definitely enticing. And then another long shot, I think that's to be the Eastern Conference winner, I should say, for Carolina, plus 600. For them to win the Cup, you're looking at plus 1,200 on BetMGM. But, Bob, I got to go to the Western Conference as well and look at Vegas. They're plus 1,400 right now. I mean, to me, I think they got a good shot at coming out of the Western Conference. And if you do that, now you're 4 games away from being the champion. So, yeah, I think I'm looking at Vegas as well.
Well, I don't think I'd give up yet on the team that rhymes with Pavalanche. I mean, I wouldn't give up on them yet because they are the defending Stanley Cup champions, and everybody's liking schmooins, babe. They're going to be recorded there, Justin. His heart says Bruins. Losing after getting the record would hurt us Bostonians, but I don't want to count out the Pavalanche. Okay.
Yep.
Greg, the Rangers, there's same value on the Rangers as there is Vegas. And my thought process here is I think the Rangers are going to have a tougher time getting out of the East than Vegas will getting out of the West. That's my thought process there. I mean, they're both plus 1,400, Vegas and the Rangers, to win the Cup. The East is a little tougher, I think, than the West. So I see where you're coming from there. There's definitely value on them. But if you do that, I think you should consider sprinkling a little bit on Vegas for a future too, because again, I think they got if they win tonight, they've got home ice in the Western Conference. And I think they've got a shot at coming out of the West for sure.
Okay. I hate to rain on your parade, Mike, but Vegas has really not been very good the last couple of months at home. So that home ice advantage doesn't seem really great to me. Tony.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. Are you on anything for tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Besides the schmooins?
Yeah, so always on the schmooins, but I didn't come quite prepared. I don't have my picks in front of me right now, but I remember a few of them off the top of my head. You guys want a same game parlay for baseball or a little hockey 2-game parlay?
Give me a hockey 2-game parlay and I'll add it.
All right, cool. I like Winnipeg on the puck line plus 1.5 and Columbus on the puck line plus 1.5 tonight.
Okay.
So if we parlay both of those, taking them both by themselves, of course, like I always recommend to, but that's my my 2 hockey picks for tonight, as both of those plays on the puck line.
All right, I got it. Plus 1.5. Let me add them right here. You see the little $sign, add to parlay. It's up here in this parlay builder in the corner where that $sign turns purple. There's one leg right there. And let's see, Columbus.
So I don't necessarily think either of these teams will win, but I definitely like them on the puck line tonight.
Okay. I'm with, you know what? I actually do like Columbus because Pittsburgh, I don't understand that team at all.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't. I expected more.
They've got to be deflated now.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean,
kind of
after
like
losing to Chicago.
Yeah, kind of like Tom Brady. Plus 263 on FanDuel. I got to do that, by the way, because we got a Bostonian over here, okay? And you know what I think of that. I'm not really into all those Boston teams. Okay, we got to get to Prize Picks. Tony, or you want to stick around, or you need to head out?
No, I'll stick around.
All right, cool, great. Let's see.
Marner needs 1 point for 100. Yes, Adam. Yep, and he's going to get that tonight, I believe.
Yeah, you know what? That is good. They're probably going to do their best to try to get him that too. So that might be a good bet. I don't usually bet points in the NHL, but I kind of like that. All right, Mike, you're going to take over. Let's get a Prize Picks going, and if you want to look at any positive EV, however you want to do this, you're in charge now.
Yeah. Yep. We'll jump over here to the OddsJam fantasy screen. By the way, this is let me bang my table, why don't I? This is free to use, everybody. So if you're looking to get some entries for any of these DFS books, I highly recommend taking advantage of the OddsJam fantasy screen while it is free to use. It's a great feature. I love it. Pick number 1, we're going with Nathan McKinnon for basically a goal tonight. Over 0.5. That seems to be the first play that pops up. 56% win probability. I mean, look at what some of these books have this priced at. If you were to bet at this on Caesars, you'd get minus 205. That's crazy. So definitely like McKinnon to get a goal. We'll roll with that. And then we've got one of these hits, runs, and RBIs plays. It's Kevin Newman under 1.5. We'll roll with that one too. That one looks solid.
On a second.
And then the third one, Ke'Bryan Hayes over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs for the Pirates. That's bet number 3 we'll roll with.
Wow, you think the Pirates are going to win?
No, but they're going to score.
I don't mind the Pirates tonight.
I mean, hits, runs, and RBIs over 1.5. So, I mean, he gets a hit and an RBI, we're good. 2 hits, we're good.
Or if he gets 2 hits, right. I love this. I love it. It reminds me of the PRA in the NBA.
Yeah, it's kind of similar. We'll take Perron under 2.5 shots on goal tonight. There's value on that one as well. So we'll roll with that for bet number 4. And then we'll take Bo Bichette to score a run over 0.5.
Yep, I love that.
We'll call it a night.
My same game parlay for baseball was Blue Jays run line and the over there, so I like Bo Bichette to score there.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah, Toronto's starting to play better now. They're starting to play a little better. Of course,
5 picks enough, or we want to go 6?
Let's roll with that.
Okay. I need it to win. Okay. This is my account we're dealing with here, so I need it to win. Okay.
You
All right.
got it. I pulled
Let's
these
make it
picks
happen.
straight from the OddsJam fantasy screen, so we'll be good to go, Bob.
All right. Let me share my screen and show everybody.
Let's do it.
That's how we roll. All right. Let's go here. All right. So we got Nathan McKinnon to score a goal. Kevin Newman over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Brian Hayes over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. David Perron under 2.5 shots on goal. And Bo Bichette to score a run. By the way, didn't O'Neal Cruz from the Pirates get hurt?
Yeah.
Did you guys
fractured
hear
his
that
ankle.
at all? Yeah. That is a big blow for that team, guys.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a hell of a ball player.
He's their best player and number one prospect. And yeah, he slid into home plate. It was a little bit of a weird play. The catcher didn't think, and he didn't think the ball was going to get there on time, and they kind of collided. And I think he's out 4 to 6 months, which just really sucks.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Driz says the fantasy screen is fire. Pirates aren't allowed to win today. I agree. Over 1.5 goals, first period, wild game. By the way, that over 1.5, Alex, is on. I only find that on FanDuel. Yes. Is there another book that has that over 1.5 first period goals? Tony, do you know? Mike, I haven't seen it.
It's usually just on FanDuel.
Yeah, I believe just FanDuel and maybe a couple offshores.
And let's look at what Stephen Smith has to say here.
What do you guys think about New Jersey?
Mike, tell Stephen what you think about that.
Yeah, I took New Jersey on the money line. I parlayed it, Stephen. They need the game still. I mean, if they win, and Carolina only manages to, get 1 point tonight, then New Jersey's going to win that division. So, yeah, like it.
Okay.
Yeah, Cruz
We're
is
having
out
all
for a
kinds
while.
of interesting things here. Grit and grind, fliff. He's wanting a fliff play, Mike.
Yeah, we can jump into a fliff play.
All right, let's do it.
Let's share our screen and jump into it. This first play that is showing up is Chris Bassett over 5.5 strikeouts, and I know it hasn't been great, but I mean the value's there at plus 110. You see, average odds are minus 121 on it, so you actually got a few books favoring this, several books. So the penny line's at minus 124. So I think I would roll with this at plus 110 for sure. First period money line, Nashville. Yeah, I would roll with this as well. Look at this, minus 110. Look at what this is priced at. Holy cow.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very good value. You're getting minus 110. Every book's juicing the crap out of it and favoring it heavily. So that's a solid play for Fliff as well. I would definitely jump on that one, and that's the only other ones that I would jump on Fliff.
All right, very good. Tony, can you one more time show all the background and everything so people can?
Yeah, I was just thinking yours is, you got Amen Corner behind you. It looks like a green screen. So does mine, but I'm actually out here. So this is Ballpark and Rec, awesome bar on the patio of Tropicana Field, and that is downtown St. Petersburg, Florida. You can see all behind me. So
awesome.
Pretty lovely views out here.
I never left Amen Corner, dude. I'm still here drinking beer.
I was going to say you need the lighthouse at RBC behind you for the weekend if we're going to make money again.
Oh, yeah, maybe I should. I'll work on that.
Keep the good juju going.
All right. Good deal. It was Tony Thursday, folks. Tony's got a parlay and everything.
Jets plus 1.5 and the Blue Jackets plus 1.5. Lock it in, baby.
Lock it in. Lock it in. Hey, thanks for joining us, Tony. Thanks, everybody in the audience that joined us, including Alex and Jonathan and Grit and Grind and Daniel and Stephen Smith and Jacob and Grizz, Adam, stuck under the tree at 17. Greg Noyce, Alan.
Oh,
I gotta
okay,
go.
Greg.